Have you ever thought about raising the vibration when something, someone, or a situation is vibrating low, that is, at a low frequency? To start, it is important to understand that we perceive something more difficult, troublesome, and problematic as low vibration or frequency. Elevating and maintaining a higher vibration is an action that improves the situation, making it easier, simpler, and less complicated. But first, I would like to invite you to subscribe to this channel, click the like button, and share this video with your loved ones. When we are out of alignment, what we usually call a lower frequency in one of our bodies, we attract more lessons and assignments to teach us to align with these codes of abundance, well-being, happiness, love, and other positive states. A moment of crisis is a moment of transmutation and transformation. It is also when we talk more about increasing or changing frequency, vibrating higher. Let's understand what vibration is. It is the act or effect of vibrating, oscillating. It can be described as frequency, a term that refers to the oscillation of anything over a period of time. So, when we say that something is vibrating high or low, it means that it is moving from one point to another more or less quickly. Therefore, frequency is how fast something moves or the rate at which it is vibrating, fast or slow. We can think of them as the same word, but used in different ways. Currently, frequency can be categorized into 4 primary variants of expression: thought, light, sound, and matter, with matter expressing the longest and slowest wavelength and containing the densest elemental composition compared to sound, light, and thought. The speed of sound is much slower than the speed of light, regardless of the medium, as light does not need a medium to travel. Thought, however, is much faster and more mobile than light. Understanding how laws work, especially the law of attraction, we know that likeness is energy, and that like always relates to like. If we treat each of our emotions as vibrations, it is easy to see that our sadness will attract sadness, joy will attract more joy, and so on. It is essential to put our greatest ability into action, free will, choosing whether or not to nurture something, to live in harmony with a certain frequency or not. Everything is energy and has specific information and frequency. For example, an emotion can be felt and not suffered. A situation can be experienced for what it is and not resisted for what I think it should be. I always thought that when we accept things, they overwhelm us in one way or another. It turns out this is not true at all. It is only by accepting things that we can take a stance towards them. Carl Jung. Focus plus attention plus consistency equals materialization. With every emotion, feeling, thought, and word, we generate an equivalent frequency, an attracting field, which means it attracts more of the same. With coherence, we generate more or less diffuse focus, nourishing it with attention and consistency. The less you resist something, the less energy you put into the system, and the reverse is also true. Your relationship with the universe starts from a single point, which is inside you, relating to everything and everyone, seeking answers, and planning our journey. Respect and listening. Most of the time, we are unconscious of our choices and make them anyway, based on habits, education, culture, beliefs, and more. The body and the energy field no more than the lower mind. Developing respect and listening to the body and the field, and using them as a compass, increases awareness of the seeds you are planting in the now. This is all we have. Feel the life in your body. This roots you in the now. Until you take responsibility for this exact moment, the now, you will not be taking any responsibility for your life, and you will not be in harmony with it. The now is the only space where life can be found. The now is much deeper than any content that occurs in it. The now is the space, the context in which everything happens. We tend to ignore the obvious. The deepest sense of being has nothing to do with what happens in life, nothing to do with the content of life. The sense of being, of I am, is intimately linked to the now. as co-creators of our reality. Since we attract more of the same, we are creating, living, and experiencing diversity in dimensions and frequencies. Through the choices we make, what we say, what we see, hear, feel, and think, we go from choice to choice, experimenting. In the beginning, in rudimentary ways and through experiences and lessons, we elevate our perceptions, increase our awareness, and walk the path of evolution. Let's vibrate at a high frequency. This benefits you and, consequently, also helps others, as love, joy, and peace are emanations of expansion and flow. Wherever you are, try to set aside periods for inner retreat throughout the day. Meditate, dance, sing out loud, listen to uplifting music like mantras, and watch movies that make you laugh. Make an effort to share positivity with people. This is not being disconnected. For example, I only watch the news to stay informed, making sure not to identify with it. Joining the energetic current of fear is a choice. From all this, I have faith that we can flood the world with a great tsunami of light. We just need to make that choice collectively, each in our own individuality. The best therapy, technique, or tool is the one you do. The most important thing is that we came here to evolve, and it starts with ourselves. Taking care of yourself completely is not just maintaining your physical health, but also caring for your mind and emotions, and elevating and maintaining your vibration.